Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Cougar House Garage and another episode working on Gigantor. Today, we're working on getting it put together for the final day here. It's October 28th. SEMA's on November 1st through 5th. We're really up against it. So we got all of our powder coating back. It was supposed to be this last weekend, and it was 2 nights ago. We got some. Then it was supposed to be the night before last that we were going to get everything, and then it wasn't. And then it was last night we finally got the axles. So we're really up against it. So we got our axles here. We're getting them put on. We got the cradle put on. Let's see here, there's a bunch of stuff in the way. Yeah, cradle, links, crossbars for the cradles, sway bars, rear axle, getting ready to drop the pumpkin in, put the rear drive line on, and just, get this thing assembled. So we're really up against it, guys. We only have a few hours really to get this done. So join the chaos and let's do this. Let's get ready for SEMA. Alright guys, all finished up with Gigantor and got it shipped off to SEMA. It was a lot of work and a lot of stress and total chaos getting it assembled for the show. We were supposed to have our powder coated parts at the beginning of October. We had them about 3 weeks late. So we worked on the truck and did everything we possibly could getting ready for them. And then we first got on the 24th is when we got our arms and some miscellaneous parts of the front arm so we could drill the overlays and install them and have those prepped and prepared. And then we were supposed to have this on the trailer with bullet transport headed to SEMA on the 26th at 3 p.m. But we just didn't get our parts in time. So on the 25th, looking at my phone, we got the cradle and the front arms. So we mounted the overlays, drilled the cradle, tapped it, mounted the overlays, installed the cradles and their crossbars, installed the front arms, and the 2 rear arms we still had for the rear because 2 of them had to be re-powder coated. So then we got our axles and the last of our parts on the 26th at midnight. So the guys came in at 8 o'clock in the morning. I didn't have a night shift scheduled for this. I didn't anticipate any of this happening. I plan on having 3 weeks to finish up the truck, work out the bugs, and do all the final details. So we got the axles on the 26th at midnight. So the guys came in on the 27th, my birthday, at 8 a.m. and we blasted out the truck and we got it assembled by 6 p.m. and on the trailer headed to SEMA with wild loads. It was a lot of stress and a lot of work. We could only bleed the brakes and the power steering, fill the transmission up, and kick it out the door. We didn't have time to put nitrogen in the shocks. We barely had time to adjust the suspension at all. We have the axles centered, but the arms need to be adjusted a little bit. One of them on the passenger side front was rotated upside down by accident. Chaos crunching. Just needs to be rotated around the other way. The overlay shop that I had laser cut the overlays, TACOMA steel, did all my overlays. They did a beautiful job. I sent them mirrors and they didn't do them right. They did just one side. I guess the laser guy thought it didn't matter which way they went. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to get those proper mirrors for the insides of the arms and the outside sides of the arms for the passenger side and get that taken care of when it comes back. We didn't have time to finish our stencils for the Mammoth guards and send them off the Mammoth and get them back so we could have the Mammoth guards installed. So we'll be doing that when it comes back, prototyping those to go with the Cougar House Fab dual shock tower with the King coilover and the bypass. We took the wheel light rings off because we didn't have time to install those. One of them has a screwed up bracket on the driver's side. It needs to be re-riveted on and taken care of. Let's see, the zip locker needs to be ran. Its air line needs to be ran from the zip locker up to the compressor. We didn't have time to make a transmission crossmember because I rushed getting everything to the powder coater early so he would have time. But he was up against it too. So I didn't have a chance to make a transmission crossmember when everything came back so I could put the front driveline on, drop the suspension all the way down to see what kind of a loop it would need so I could build around it, fabricate around it like I've said in the previous episodes. But we were really up against this, guys. The powder coater with No Limit Customs, coatings, worked really, really hard. We had a rainstorm. His sandblast booth got flooded out and he had to deal with it. Something happened with his plasma cutter, his powder coating gun, an electrode or something was malfunctioning on it, and his air compressor blew up. So he was really up against it too, and he was putting in maximum effort to get us to the show, and we made it. So I'm overall pretty happy with it. There's a few little details and stuff that need to be taken care of when it comes back, and then it can be sent off back to Clearwater, Florida. But a few compromises are more important in making the show and pleasing, bulletproof hitches. That's our main sponsor. The guys at Team Max, Josh, and all the guys there, all the other sponsors, transport. We had a lot of people counting on us, so it's okay to make fair compromises. A couple compromises so the truck could make the show and be put on display. It drives around, everything works just fine. And then when it comes back, I can go ahead and put make the front cross member, put the front driveline on, go through all these little things, put nitrogen in the shocks, work the bugs out. I didn't have time to do anything. But we made the show. It's in the bulletproof hitches spot. Everyone was happy. It made it with a few compromises. But we'll get it taken care of completely and 100% have it functioning 100 when it gets back. We also have to do the ABS delete and fully take care of that. So, but yeah, guys, we're looking good. We'll catch you guys in the next episode working on Gigantor when it comes back from SEMA show this next week. I hope you guys enjoyed all the footage and everything that's going on at SEMA, and you're following along with Gigantor there. And if you're going to SEMA, I hope you're able to check it out, and I hope you thought it was pretty cool because we worked really hard on it. We put maximum effort in. You know, we think it looks epic, and it turned out really cool. So we're looking forward to the next one, and we're looking forward to making more content for you guys. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode.